You're right then, guys. So we're back the following weekend. I didn't manage to get the van out for a test drive over the week. One reason mainly was the fault code for that sensor still come up on the on a diagnostics machine. It does say two codes on there, but both codes are the same code number, P0236, which is turbo supercharger boost sensor, A circuit range performance. So within the week the parts have turned up, so I've got an air filter to put in and I've got that sensor to put in. So what I'll do is I'll clear these codes off now. We'll put the new sensor in, put the air filter in, we'll start the vehicle back up, see if we get any issues on the diagnostics, because this code came up pretty much instantly with the old sensor cleaned and put back in. So we'll get on and do that and we'll see what happens. Okay, so to remove the air filter, nice and simple. You've got two clips, one at the front here, one at the back, so front, back. I then removed that clip there to take the pipe off and also disconnected the sensor for the MAF. Same again as we were talking in the other video, it's just one of those kind of get your nails in it, pull it, and it releases that clip. Comes off nice and simple. We've got the new air filter to go in, so we'll put that in, button all that back up, and then we will get to that sensor. Hopefully the sensor's the right one. We'll start her up, take her for a drive, see what happens. Going back to what I was saying with regards to, I've got issues on this van with the, is it ASR light, something like that, something to do with the, is it traction control coming on. Apparently on the battery there should be a brown wire, a small brown wire, but I don't seem to have that, so I'm going to do some tests or do some diagnostics and see if we can find where this wire is. I'm just going to get in the battery compartment if we can get in there. So it'd be interesting to see if you guys have got this wire and if it's been either broken on here or if it's ever had one. So apparently, yeah, there's supposed to be a brown and possibly white wire that connects to the negative side, and this feeds the, or not feeds, but goes to the central electrics. So something I need to look at because I can't see any stray wires, but we will do a further in-depth investigation into that. Anyway, back to getting this air filter on. I'll do that, do the sensor, and we'll come back. Okay, so air filter in. I'm just comparing the new sensor to make sure it looks like the old one. Apparently you can get 4 pin and 3 pins of these. I didn't check that when I ordered, so however this is a 4 pin, so fingers crossed we're okay. But between the two, everything looks identical. I've got to say, I don't believe this is a genuine part. It might be. Got it off eBay, $16.99, 5-year warranty on it. So with the 5-year warranty, guessing they believe in their part, so maybe genuine or a copy. But looking at it, like I said, everything looks spot on. The only difference is this has obviously got the VW manufacturer's number on it, and this one is just plain. So we'll get that fitted. I was able to take that out in place, but then that's probably because I've already had that off and the screws were loose or free. I have got some new ones to go in with this. It didn't come with it, but I've managed to source some out of me scrap pile. So we will get it fitted. And to do that, we've removed the coolant bottle again. To get that coolant bottle off, all you do is you remove 2 screws from there, and then it kind of locates into this hole here. You can lift it up, there's enough play on it just to move it out of the way. That then gives us access down to where this sits. This just pops back into here. There is an O-ring on it, I'll just see if we can push it in. If not, there we go, it's just popped in. We'll get some screws on that now, tighten it down, plug it back in, put the coolant bottle back, and we will start the engine. And we'll see if these codes come up. I will erase the codes on there that are on there first before starting the engine, just so we got a clear start. And yeah, we'll see. Back in a bit. Yeah guys, so everything's all back in. I've had it running for about 5 minutes and everything seems okay. No codes at the moment, but while I was listening I could hear a slight little hissing, so I did a quick look around. I don't know if you're going to be able to see this, but the boost pipe here, where it fixes into the intercooler, let's see if we can get you down there. You can just see it's not actually fully fitted. It's not pushed in, because you can see the clip that should be pushed in, and there's a slight bit of a hiss coming out of it, so I'm going to try and get that back in now. Sorry about the view, it's really hard to get down in the engine with the camera, but you can just about see if I can get me, I've got a screwdriver here to point at it, but basically down there, so here, this is where we're looking, just in here. This is basically not seated, so it needs to be pushed in to seat against this, and you can see the oil residue around it. So I'll try and get that clipped in, and hopefully, fingers crossed, that is everything. Then it's just time to try and find that missing wire, if there's one. Right. Fun and games with a T5. Right, so got that pushed in. You're not going to be able to really see, but he's in. You can just see where I've had to give him a little tap with hammer. There's a couple of little marks on there, but nothing major. However, still hearing the hissing noise. Now, let's see if we can show you down there. You can just see the turbo and the pipe that comes off the turbo, and it's not located. So we will see if we can get that one pushed in, and then hopefully that will sort out all our issues. Fingers crossed. Right then guys, so been out for a 10-minute test drive. Engine's nice and warm now. No codes coming up on the system, so I believe that the sensor, the new sensor, has obviously sorted that issue. My only concerns on this engine now are the boost pipes. So that one down there I located back in. When I went for a test drive, it popped itself back out. I have re-pushed it back in, but really I need to take it out for another drive to see if that sorts it out. Failing that, I will just buy a new pipe put in there, because I do know the lugs on these pipes, they do wear out. And my only other concern would be the one down in the back, the boost one. That's a new pipe that was replaced. That was the one that split. However, I pushed that pin in and it clipped, but same again, it's pushed out. Not to the point where you can pull it out, and I believe it is holding, so I need to have a look to see if these should be fully located, or if they do just kind of, they're allowed to move slightly. Something I need to look into and find out. Apart from that, this fan will have a service, so we'll give this a good oil change now. We can, like I said, we'll get some of that EGR cleaner, spray down the intake, see if that can clear a little bit more of that out and help keep it clean in there. But I think for now it's working. Test drive was good, it was nice and smooth. Like I said, no real issues apart from you can hear a slight hissing, so I've got a feeling that I will end up replacing this pipe to be on the safe side. I've checked all the others. That one, which looks like it had popped out before, is actually still located and sat in there quite nicely now, so we'll keep an eye on that. But then once we repair that pipe, we might find that the pressure build up over to here is allowing this pipe to pop out. I might even look at fitting a boost gauge to this van, so we can keep an eye on that. And to do that, I believe you can get like little boost nipples. You can screw into that kind of plastic pipe down there and then run it into the cab. So that might be another video going forward. On that note, let's leave this one where it is for now. If there is any further updates, I will come back and let you know. But just to let you know, the codes that came up earlier have been cleared by replacing that boost pressure sensor. Right, cheers guys for watching, and stay safe.